Hey, I'm Shay.
I'm Jay.
And I'm Elle.
And we are
Apartment 24.
So we would like to thank you guys for all the love and appreciation by watching our link for all the last episodes, all the 2 episodes we've done. If you guys like what you're hearing, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And also, please don't be afraid to comment and let us know what you think. So how was everybody's week? Well, no, actually, how was everybody's Thanksgiving?
Oh yeah, mine was. I was in bed most of it.
With pneumonia.
I had pneumonia, so I didn't really get to enjoy Thanksgiving this year. Yeah, I wish I would have been able to go because I heard the food was really good.
It was
I
good.
heard it was a lot of food.
It was good.
I wish I was there, but I wasn't. But I guess it was just nice to get some rest and relaxation.
Mine was good. It was chill. We were just with family. Grandma missed you. Calling. Is Janelle okay? Did you check on her? Did you make sure she's good? I was like, yes, Grandma. She's fine. She's fine. Well, she could die in her sleep. Just check on her. Make sure she's still breathing. Okay, Grandma.
I love Grandma.
Calling me in the morning. Janelle not answering my phone. Can you go check on her, please?
She's asleep.
Okay, right? So, Grandma, she's probably asleep. Okay, but just go check on her. Okay, Grandma.
Well, my Thanksgiving was alright. For the first time, I'm sorry, Ma, but I've experienced a nice juicy turkey, and it was not cooked by you. I'm sorry. I know it's shade, but I had a nice. When you think,
it wasn't moist free.
Okay.
When you think about Thanksgiving, that's the first thing I think about is dry turkey.
That's why I don't eat it. Moist free.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Because, 9 times out of 10
is a different word. I don't like the word moist.
9 times out of 10,
Juicy.
it is a dry,
juicy
turkey. People don't really know how to make moist turkeys.
Could we start with the word
juicy turkeys? People don't know how to make them.
Oh my god.
Because you really got to put some magic and fire into the turkey just to get it to be
and love.
Juicy.
Okay.
Right. Thank you. I
So,
appreciate it.
shout out to DJ Magic
Facts.
who made the turkey.
That turkey?
Yo, that paella? What? Son,
I wish I was there.
I brought some home, but you didn't eat it. So I ate it all.
Oh my god, I forgot you brought some home.
Well, you always forget.
I know. I always forget about the food.
That shit was
I forget about
Yeah.
it.
The paella was good. I'm gonna need that recipe. If you can you please,
Drop it below.
drop it below in the comments, please. And this year my mom, she didn't use turkey. She used chicken.
Chicken's always good.
She made a chicken instead of a turkey
You can't go wrong with no chicken now.
Okay.
I do love me some good chicken.
And I feel like, I ate good. I didn't eat a lot.
right.
But I still feel like I
still felt
shouldn't.
full.
Right, and I feel like
I feel satisfied.
No, I didn't feel satisfied. I feel like I need to go to the gym now.
Oh yeah, because the Thanksgiving weight be coming on.
Listen, this is what we had. Stuffing. I mean, it was everybody.
But whose recipe was it?
Don't matter. I made it.
Whose recipe was it?
Right. And I changed it. So he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna make it with this now. Thank you."
I said, I'd try it. It still tastes the same.
Whatever.
You just use colorful peppers. We just use green peppers.
Colorful peppers.
It tastes the same.
Anyway.
It may taste sweeter.
Thank you.
So the red peppers.
Right.
Well, now you know something new for your stuffing.
You're welcome. Anyway, so I made the stuffing, the mac and cheese, which is also good. I made you your dairy-free mac and cheese.
Good, yes.
And
I had mac and cheese for the very first time.
How did you like
Thank
it?
you. It was good. I was really scared to try it.
So was I. I was like, I hope this shit come out good.
It's dairy-free cheese. Like, as scary as that sounds, because I love cheese.
It was
good.
We all had a little bit of taste.
Yeah.
As soon as it came out the oven.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Okay, dairy-free cheese.
Now I know a little bit of what mac and cheese tastes like.
Just a little bit.
Dairy-free cheese.
Also made, we also had like the paella, the good turkey, collard greens.
I don't eat collard greens.
Get out of here.
Yes, I'm not a true black person. I don't eat collard greens. I'm not crazy about cabbage. I don't eat sweet potato pie. I don't like candied yams.
She's white. What?
No.
I ain't got time for you.
Even white people eat candied yams.
That's true. With marshmallows on it.
Black people eat that.
I said, is that the down south thing?
That's the down south thing. Because they do that down south. They make it as sweet as can be.
With marshmallows though?
Yes, right on top.
But it don't be tasting
it tastes good. I like it.
Oh yeah, you from Tuskegee.
Well, I'm not from Tuskegee.
You eat like a down south person though.
I don't like sweet potatoes. I don't like sweet potato fries.
Sweet potato fries is good.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember the first time I had sweet potato fries. I was like at Foster's College, remember? Like years ago. And they were like, you want some sweet potato fries with that? And I ordered some fajitas. Right, before it was a trend. And I was like, sweet potato fries? What the hell? Right. You can turn the sweet potato fries. Who makes sweet potato fries? I thought it was like some weird northern country thing.
Okay.
But then I was like, well, I like sweet potatoes. And I like fries. Maybe they're really good together.
Okay.
Fries. And it was delicious. And so from that point forward, I always got sweet potato fries.
My brother, when he made it at home, he used to make sweet potato fries. He used to melt some butter, put some brown sugar, and then like drizzle it on top of the fries.
Oh, that sounds good.
And then he'll just with some
confection sugar. Yes. Okay.
That's the only way I'll eat it. But I'm not gonna fiend and be like, oh, I eat it. No, I don't like sweet potatoes.
You're crazy.
I can't fuck with no regular fries.
I like regular fries.
I like regular fries.
I prefer sweet potato though. It's sweet.
And you guys put ketchup on it?
Yeah, it's fries.
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Depends on the meal and the mood I'm in.
I'm not ketchup.
I don't have ketchup all the time.
I'm for ketchup on everything. Gross. So yeah, so on Thanksgiving, so much starch. I was like, I had mac, I had rice, I had stuffing. I was like, I had a little bit of collard greens, and that's it. That was like the only vegetable at the table.
That's unfortunate.
Okay.
Y'all could have had some asparagus.
You didn't have no green bean casserole?
Bro, ain't nobody eating no green bean casserole.
Ain't nobody eating no casserole. What the fuck is a casserole anyway?
Macaroni is a casserole.
What is a casserole?
It's just like a starch with stuff
in it.
In it, like cheese and vegetables.
You throw everything all in one thing and you just
you bake it.
Yes.
Tuna casserole.
Yo,
that's disgusting.
Green bean casserole.
Oh my gosh, I don't even want to get into that. What's so
appealing about casserole?
Right.
No, what is so appealing about green bean casserole? Like whenever you hear a party, like, oh Sarah, can you bring something to the party? Oh Sarah, green bean casserole. Oh, that is gross. So how was everybody's week besides Thanksgiving?
It was
alright. I finally went back to the gym.
Survived the work week.
Okay.
I was supposed to go back to the gym the day after Thanksgiving.
And you didn't. Well, at least you got there.
Right.
I ain't been back to the gym yet, but
I'm supposed to go to the gym. I was supposed to go with my friend Tiara, but we're recording, so I didn't get a chance to go today. So
you can always go later.
Yes, I'm going.
Says the person who ain't been to the gym yet.
I haven't been there yet. I'm not going today.
But yeah. Well, you know, I'm getting sick. I'm not gonna lie. I need to finish my license process. I am tired of taking New York City trains. I am just tired of taking New York City trains.
Fucking with who?
MTA.
MTA going not your way.
Not going your way. Okay.
Not going your way.
I'm just tired of it because it's like
it's mad crowded. It's mad people.
It's always crowded. There's people that's on the train that, let's just say, you could be standing on the pole holding on. There's somebody in front of you and there's somebody behind you, and you feel them nudging you and nudging you. And I'm like, okay, miss, I'm sorry, the train is moving. I know I'm swaying back and forth, I'm touching you. I got so mad one day. I told the lady, miss, if you don't want to get touched, don't ride the train.
This is the last place you should be in.
Okay.
Don't ride the train.
You're gonna get real.
She's like, oh my God, you just keep pushing me. If you don't want to be touched, don't ride the train.
You need to get comfortable with the person standing
Right.
next to you.
Thank you.
Be all up in their face, and up in their hair,
Right.
swinging in your face.
Right.
Might smell a pit or two. Look, you act like you ain't never happened.
Yeah, in the summertime, you don't really be holding on.
Right.
You holding
You
on.
be like-
you be sitting right there and all that.
Okay. Exactly.
Like,
You
yo,
do
bro.
that.
Right.
Okay.
Right, exactly. Riding the train also. You ever see people sit where they don't belong and not at all, like in the small spots?
It'd be a person here, this small little space here, and you got that person just nudging their way into that seat.
So listen to this. The other day, right, I was on the train with Jay, and she was sitting in the middle. Can I use your cups real quick?
Of course.
She was sitting in the middle, and there was like two people right here. Right? She sat in, and this is how the spaces are right here. She was sitting down, and she said, oh, do you want to sit? I looked at the lady that was sitting here. Her face was like this. I said, nah, I'm good.
She looked shook.
She looked shook. And I said it loud enough so she can hear, so she know that I wasn't going to sit down. But I want you guys to look at the person. Before you try to squeeze your behind in these little spots,
Look at the
person's reaction. I'm just telling you.
Before
you sit down. There was this other day I was on the train with Janelle. Jay. Whatever. It's because of work. Jay. And we was coming on the train, and this guy was in the middle, and Jay wanted to sit here, and it's at the end. He was on his phone, and he saw Jay coming. He was like, and I told Jay stop. And I said, look at his reaction. She looked at his reaction, and she started rolling.
I could not help it. I was
That was hilarious. And then you got the people that want to sit in the tight spots, knowing that they can't fit.
And they get comfortable in the seat too. And I'm like, you just literally sat on my leg to sit down.
Right. And then they know that they cannot fit. They know they feel you looking at them.
Don't care.
Okay.
They feel you looking at them, right?
Right, like this, right?
And what
like
they do, right?
Yeah.
So we sit together, right? And they
And you feel you, bruh.
Good day.
You don't feel this? Do you feel this? And they still won't look at you.
They look everywhere else
But at you.
Mm-hmm.
No, damn well they can't fit there. I'm just done with New York City.
That's why you gotta have a car in New York City. Because dealing with MTA
Never goes your way.
never.
But the parking is horrible already. And
Yeah.
I heard they was trying to stop you from parking on the street for free.
That's crazy.
Like, you gotta pay to park anywhere in the city.
That's insane.
You mean you can't park for free in front of your house?
No, in front of your building, nothing.
No.
Your
Where?
house?
Your
So
building,
it's like
nowhere.
metered
Nowhere.
parking everywhere.
Yes.
Yo, that's crazy.
So you mean to tell me in the middle of the night you gotta put some quarters in there?
Right.
That don't make no sense.
It don't make sense.
Or like you have to pay to park there.
I see what you mean. Like, oh, you get a membership.
Right.
Right.
They probably
You stay
do
for the month.
Right.
Yeah.
Put your
like
little
a thing
sticker in the
mirror.
window.
Yeah.
If you don't got it, you got a ticket.
That's fucked up.
And there was like people automatically assume you have the right to park in front of your building.
You should,
Right.
if you live there.
Right.
I'm paying $12,000 to live there.
I shouldn't have to
Nah,
worry
I
about
shouldn't have to
parking
worry
in
about
front of my
parking.
building.
Okay.
Right.
That's
Especially
crazy.
in New York City because rent is high. I should
It's
order
high enough.
to park wherever I want to park.
Right.
Matter of fact, we should have valet for the type of rent we gotta pay.
Okay. And I'm like, that's crazy. So you plan on having no free parking whatsoever?
That is horrible.
Because, you know, they're trying to make people not have cars.
That's
why
true.
they got the city bikes.
And they taking away all these car lanes to add in bike lanes,
bus
and then
lanes.
buses. Right.
Right. And I
It's all
heard
about them making money. Because what do they have? City bikes everywhere.
Mm-hmm. I heard
I
they
know
were...
first, city bikes have been
No, they need to be cheaper.
they should be cheaper.
They
It's a
need to
bike.
be cheaper. It's a bike.
And I say a little bit more time too. 30 minutes?
I think 30 minutes.
30 minutes is fine. Yeah.
I say a little bit more.
It took me 30 minutes to get all the way from Flatbush to here. Like
Flatbush
28
where?
minutes. Grandma's house. Well, not grandma's house. By Grand Army Plaza where they have the bus, the city bike stand.
You rode the bike all the way here?
Yeah.
They got city bikes at Grand Army Plaza?
Yeah.
Where?
It is. It's before Grand Army Plaza on Empire. You never notice it. It's always been there. Always. You never notice it.
Is it? Oh, wait. Is it by that bus station? By the bus stop?
Yeah.
And the train station?
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
You never notice it.
That's crazy.
I was like, wait.
You rode a bike all the way from there?
Yo.
Was it hard?
It was hard.
I'm about to say, that sounds
It
hard.
was a true, like, literally, it took me literally like 29 minutes. I said, shit, I can't stop. I gotta keep going. Well, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not trying to pay that extra fee.
That's why I said they should, at least if you're going for, just for things like that, for the distance.
But
I
who's
feel like
biking
the time
that
should
far?
be- People do that
People
all the
do
time.
bike
That's what
like
I'm trying to
that.
say. The
I know
timing should
a
be a
few
little
people
bit
that
more.
would bike from their home to work and it take them at least 30 minutes biking.
Right.
Crazy.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like it should be more than 30 minutes. At least make it 45.
Yeah, 45 would be sufficient. 45 would be sufficient.
But then I feel like they should have different.
I feel like they should,
Time.
you can select time.
Yes. Yes.
Like if you want to go
$10
$33, you want to go 45,
right.
$3.50.
Right.
You know, something like that.
Right. I feel like they should have like.
Not no, what is it?
15 minute
$3 a
intervals.
minute after 30 minutes?
Right.
Like
15 minute intervals.
Yes.
15,
I
30,
agree.
45 an hour.
I agree. If you're gonna try to make something more accessible to people, and
Make it more
money
accessible.
right? Make it more accessible. Make it more convenient for people.
Yes.
Don't make it such a hassle.
Right. Like if I only have to ride it for 10 minutes.
Why can't I select 10 minutes?
Right. And pay $1.50
Right.
instead of paying for the
Yes.
whole 30 minutes and gotta pay $3.27.
Right.
Cause when I bike to work, I'll get to work in 6 minutes. If I go straight, no lights, nothing. 6 minutes.
6 minutes?
6 minutes.
A bike ride?
Yes.
God,
But I gotta
work
pay
so close.
$3.27 for that.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
That's not that much.
Right. But I'm only literally using it for 6 minutes, but you can use it for up to 30. So you should have intervals that match with the time. And that way it'll be more convenient. You would get more people to ride the bike.
Right.
That's less than a train fare. That's less than a bus ride.
Right.
Oh, I'm gonna ride the bike today.
Right.
Sure.
That would make sense.
Right.
Oh, you riding it for 45 minutes, then that's $3.50.
Right.
You riding it for an hour, that's $4.
Right.
People will still do it because it's an hour for $4.
Right.
So that's just my take on it. And I heard that they were trying to get these new bikes where they have like a cart or something behind it that you can put your bags in and stuff in. Cause you know, city bike, you can't really
Don't have nothing. Yeah.
right. You either got a backpack or maybe a bag, one bag or something from like Trader Joe's or Target or something. But that's it. But if you do more than that, you can't take the bike.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, that's smart. Have a little cart, but then how cumbersome is that going to be sitting on the street
Right.
or on a sidewalk
Right.
with a big ass cart behind it, behind the bike? So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
So today we're talking about proper etiquette in general. We have some things that we would think that people, it would be common sense. Like, perfect example, our train ride discussion. Common sense.
Don't sit down if you can't fit in the seat.
Okay?
Thank you.
Don't squeeze your ass in there, please.
Okay. When it comes to some of the dating worlds, interesting topic. Would you date a friend's ex? Is that proper etiquette?
So, for me, it is not proper etiquette. And for most people, I believe, would not be okay with dating a friend's ex. Now, I mean in the sense that this is someone that you really consider a friend, someone you talk to regularly, and you have a relationship with.
Mm-hmm.
I know you dated Tom a year ago.
Right.
Y'all broken up, y'all don't speak, cool. But now I see Tom on my way to work and he's trying to get at me. I'm not getting at him.
Right.
I know he dated you.
Right.
And I'm your friend.
Mm-hmm. Now, what if you guys weren't? Let's just say you guys were childhood friends, and
are y'all current friends? That's the bottom line.
Yes. Okay.
Are y'all current friends?
Even if, I mean, current friends definitely no. I think it becomes a gray area when it's someone that you knew that you no longer have a relationship with.
Right.
You don't speak to regularly. I don't talk. Whatever. But you do know, like
that
from
was your ex or something.
the Beehive, that is this person's ex. Like, oh yeah, you know, we used to hang out 10 years ago, but we don't hang out anymore.
Right.
But I know he dated her.
I mean,
I might still date him.
Everybody is an ex of someone, so.
I mean, right, that's the world we live in. Right.
Okay, I have a good example. Omarion and Fizz. Fizzle Pop.
Fizzle Pop.
Fizdale. Would you say that Fizz is wrong in that situation?
I'll say Fizz is wrong because, now I don't think they're friends like that. Him and Omarion, like, they're not close like that. But at the same time, they work together.
Let's tell the people, because you know some people don't know who Omarion and Fizdale and Fizzle Pop and B2K. I mean O2K. They don't know the backstory. So basically, Omarion was a lead singer for B2K, and Little Fizz was also a part of that band. And Little Fizz is now dating Omarion's baby mama, ex, right. Baby mama ex, whatever.
Well, I feel like number one, you were in a life-altering, life-changing band together. That's a big part of your life.
Right.
It is. And
no matter if y'all talk now
or not,
you can't touch them people.
You're wrong.
I agree.
I'm like, that was what? A good 10 years of your life?
Right.
That shaped the rest of your life?
Right.
You can't touch nobody, no ex-girlfriend, nothing from there.
That's right. If it was someone like irrelevant, like he just dated her for like a month, fine. Right. Don't have kids with him, whatever. But the fact that it's well known, him and April went together and they have 2 kids together.
And it was recent.
Recent. It was not that long ago. And y'all just did a tour together.
Last year.
Come on. Even that. Wasn't it like this year? Earlier this year?
I don't remember.
It was earlier this year. It was like in February, March. Yeah.
So that means they had to have been messing around before.
Exactly. And that is what makes it messy.
Right.
That's what makes it messy.
That means they had to have been messing around before. But you know what? Guess what? Omarion said, now you know what? Now you're off the tour, and now you gotta sit home and watch my kids. While not getting the bag.
It's true. But that's not to say he's not getting the bag. You don't know what he's doing on the side.
Oh, he's on Love and Hip Hop. Or whatever one of them shows.
Love and Hip Hop. It is. Love and Hip Hop. And that's what makes it bad too. They were on Love and Hip Hop together. So even if y'all not close like that, y'all are in the same circle, whether y'all like it or not.
Right.
Y'all talking to each other every day. Y'all regularly see each other.
And
y'all
know damn well who his baby mama is.
How you think he started getting with the baby mama in the first place?
Love and Hip Hop.
That's true. Oh yeah, because they were all on it. When Omarion was with April, they were on it. Yes.
So I mean, she was doing they was doing dirt before.
It's messy.
I wouldn't date a friend's ex.
No,
I wouldn't. Okay.
And then so you know, you always see it as that person's ex. Oh, he used to be with so and so.
Exactly.
And then you know the funny thing is when they sat Fizdale down, and they asked him, oh well, you know, do you feel bad or whatever? Well, you know, me and him was just bandmates.
Just bandmates.
Just bandmates.
Yeah, y'all was bandmates. Y'all on a reality show together.
Y'all did a reunion tour.
Y'all a little more than just bandmates, whether you like it or not.
What happened to Brothers for Life or Boys for Life, right? Whatever the
B2K for life. Right. Even if they don't see each other as having that type of relationship, at the end of the day, they are still in each other's circle.
Right.
Whether they close or not. Right. And the world sees you as, oh, they bros.
Right.
They bandmates. They this, they that. So even if you may not feel that way, the world sees it that way.
Right.
So to the world, it still looks
bad. Now, how do you think the other bandmates feel? Because ever since after all of this happened, you know, Omarion was quiet. He ain't say not one word.
He pissed.
Like, when I mean like Omarion is the example of peace,
professionalism,
be still. He did beautiful throughout the whole time. Fizdale and April was just throwing these pics up on Instagram together.
They were very social media about it.
Boo, just very
Booed
social
up,
media, everything,
booed
hanging up and everything. Yes,
they were, and I feel like it was like a slap in the face.
Yeah, it was like a slap in the face. And then Omarion is in the corner like this,
just chilling.
I got something for that ass.
Just in the corner chilling.
Yeah,
and
you know what makes it worse too? Just outside people, because you know they're posting on social media, they boo love and whatever. You got all these people commenting, and you probably got all these people tagging Omarion. Yo, you see this? Yo, you see that?
And Omarion's probably getting tight. I would say he is.
I'm sure
tight.
He is right.
But I like how he responded. He didn't say anything.
He responded very well, and now look at him.
With a second millennium reunion
now,
tour.
He's just the king, because he said, you know what? You could just sit at home and watch my kids, because I'm taking Bow Wow.
Okay.
I'm taking Bow Wow.
Me and Bow Wow to do this.
Right. And as he should. He definitely should, because him and Bow Wow was... Didn't they come out with an album?
Yeah.
They had a whole album? Yes, like the Let Me Love You thing, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Let Me Hold You. You remember that?
That was that collaboration.
Yes.
Let Me Hold You.
Oh,
it was.
Yeah.
I had to think about it for a minute. Oh my
God.
God.
You know, he has this millennial tour. It's him, Bow Wow, the Ying.
It'd be funny if they made mad money too.
Soulja Boy.
You didn't think it was Soulja Boy too?
Soulja Boy's on there too.
Yeah, Soulja's good.
Pretty
Ricky's on there.
Ashanti.
Ashanti's now the new feature.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, they have it as the Grammy Award winner.
Right.
Ashanti.
Well, if the bitch won a Grammy,
okay.
factory.
Yin Yang Twins.
Yes, that's the other one.
Not do heroin though. The tickets is expensive though.
I got mine.
I don't got a ticket though.
You know what? Well, you know, I would say, what more people would you want? Would you like
to
see on the Millennial Tour,
or on any tour? Like if you want to do
like just to bring back those memories of childhood. Like,
I'm sorry.
So
I know this is crazy because he makes money already, and I would love to see all of. Oh, I want Chris Brown to play when he first came out.
Chris Brown.
Run It
with Joel Santana.
What was his other like famous song?
Yeah.
Yes. Like that was
like, that note.
Millennial Tour. Like
what was that other song?
Give Me That.
Forever.
Give me that.
Oh, that's Forever. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Give me that.
Mm-hmm.
Give me that.
Right. You see,
you're right. Like you're right. People would love that.
What are some people that
you
would want to?
Those old songs.
He plays all his
but
music.
did he just have a concert or like a tour?
He did. I mean,
he had a tour, but
is
he going to sing? Is he going to sing those old songs?
What other songs he got?
Let me see.
What? Chris Brown got like a freaking 70.
What other songs he got?
Chris Brown just came out with an album that has like 86 songs on it.
Wow. He comes out with albums like every year.
Really?
Yes, he does. Yes,
Chris Brown is still out. Yes, Chris Brown is successful.
Yes, he is.
He
just came out with that 80. Look, boom, Indigo.
Yes.
I told y'all about that album.
Was it when he came up with like Royal something about?
This album that had like 15 million songs on it.
Yes, that's that album. He's out on tour on that album.
You know all these songs?
I know most of them. Yes, really? I have it on my phone.
I don't
know anything about it.
But we're not like avid Chris Brown fans.
True.
But people are. He's still relevant.
He's still relevant.
He's still making music. He's
but
still hot.
Another person I would love to see on the tour, just because of this specific album, because it's a millennial tour.
Mm-hmm.
Sierra.
I guess.
I'm not sure if she. I don't go to see her in tours or whatever, but that Goodies album, that was
lit.
That was it.
That was the song of the year.
Goodies album. That's a millennial tour. Mm-hmm. That should be on a millennial tour.
I agree.
What else? Who else would you want to see?
What about Mario? Remember Mario?
Yes.
Mario?
Yes, Mario.
Yeah.
You should let me love you. Let me be the one to. All right.
Give me.
I feel like he would do good on a
Yes,
tour.
yes.
What was the first song he came out with? It wasn't "Let Me Love You."
No.
You say I'm just a friend.
Yes.
Yes.
You say I'm just a friend.
Oh, baby.
And you know what? I feel like he has
I wanna know.
aged very well. Like I feel like when he first came out, he wasn't that good looking to me.
He wasn't.
As he got older, he became like
A fine piece of meat.
Okay, Mario, I see you up in here.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he'd be great on tour.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what else I'd like to see on tour because I was a fan of them? Danny Etiquette. Like I thought they were really good.
Yeah.
Like the original group together.
Shade.
No shade. No shade. I'm just saying the original group.
That shit.
I mean,
No,
it did change over time, right?
The original group.
I feel like
Because
maybe
it was
they
like
lost
different
them.
members, like they lost members, they gained other members, and then it was like 2 people at one point. But it wasn't Danny Etiquette anymore, it was somebody else. They called them something else.
Yeah, I think I remember what you're talking about.
Where did he go? It was like Dawn and somebody else.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But anyway, Danny Etiquette as a whole, the 5 members.
Original.
I don't remember all the names though.
I don't either. But they were good.
I know Ariel Day was one,
That's
right?
what's up.
Andrea.
I didn't listen to
Dawn.
Dawn like that.
Oh, Shannon. And
Oh,
he would.
yeah.
I hear everybody. Like, hey.
So yeah, I feel like they would be a nice addition to like a little millennium
They would.
tour.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. That's nice. I would go see that.
I would too. Now, when we think about more proper etiquette, this is just a random question. Do you think it's proper etiquette for a gentleman to stand in front of a woman on the train in gray sweatpants? If you know what I mean.
I feel like men
Do it on purpose?
No. I don't
They not
think they do it on
thinking,
purpose.
yeah.
I don't think they realize what gray sweatpants I don't think they understand
They don't know.
what gray sweatpants can do
Men,
to a man's.
I'm telling you now. I don't know if you heard the
For a
Charlamagne
man's
segment.
package.
Charlamagne was saying something about another man's gray sweatpants. I don't know what's going on. But he's right. Let's talk about men in gray sweatpants.
If you in a relationship, you can't wear them.
At all. At all.
You can wear them for your girlfriend.
Yeah, of
But
course.
that's it.
You in the
can't
house
wear them
is
in public.
different. No,
you can't wear them in public.
Heather, I'm talking about gray with the A and gray with the E, all of that.
Okay, both
No
gray.
Both
All
grays.
grays.
Okay.
No.
There's no other gray.
The whole
That's
spectrum of the
A
gray.
is.
Okay.
Yes. Don't do it. Charcoal gray. Bright grays.
all that gray.
Leave. No.
Especially the light grays.
They're the, I don't know what it is about gray sweatpants. Like even in white sweatpants, it's not that noticeable, but it's just noticeable in
And
gray
gray.
sweatpants.
And gray sweatpants.
Always.
I
I don't know what it is.
And
But
then
you can't
and
wear
then
them.
I feel like when you wear gray sweatpants, you know what you're doing.
But I don't. I think
know
women
what
see
you're
it.
doing.
Women see
Women
it.
see
I
it
don't
quick.
think men realize it.
Because women do the same thing. They'll wear something not
Right.
thinking.
Right. And men are like, oh, why should
Right.
like leggings? Men don't think women should wear tight leggings, but I'm like, I like leggings.
I'm like, shit, it's comfortable.
So, then you know what? So if that's the case, it's a double standard then.
It is. a double standard.
If we
That's true.
can't wear leggings,
Y'all can't wear gray sweatpants.
there you go.
Go ahead and wear your gray sweatpants.
And you know what? You know what? I see what you mean. And it's okay. Women will still wear leggings, whether
Right.
men complain about it or not.
Right.
But if you approach like young man saying, "No, you cannot wear gray sweatpants," they won't wear them. But you would still want to wear your leggings.
You damn right.
I feel like women just like to do whatever they want.
That's true.
No, I mean, if I'm in a relationship and we come up with a rule together,
You need to tell me why.
right? Like,
And I need to
right,
be like, okay,
right.
I see your point.
Right.
Thank you.
No, what I don't like is when men be like, "Oh no, you can't wear that dress. You're showing too much cleavage." And
But
you're
I'm
like,
coming
"But I
home
look
to you."
good."
And I'm coming home to you. So
Even
what's the
if I'm not coming home to you, I'm going home by myself.
Right.
I still look good, and I'm still gonna wear it. You will be alright.
You're right. That
You're
shows
right.
does show a little insecurity.
Right.
It does. Now I will say, like if you say, okay, you're right. I think like you say, oh, that dress is kind of short. Like don't wear that outside. And you're like, okay, I do kind of see my butt cheeks a little.
Yeah. You're right.
Okay, I'm
You're
not gonna wear it.
Right.
If I feel like I see a point
Mm-hmm.
and I think it would be disrespectful to you, then I wouldn't do it.
Right.
But if I feel like, okay, I'm not doing nothing, I think I look good, I'm fine.
You're not thinking about it in that headspace like that.
Right.
I just want you to think.
Now, but now, if they say
The
gray
gray
sweatpants,
right?
I
Just think
feel
about
fine in
it. Right.
No, I will take them and rip them up.
I told my ex one time he wears them. I will burn them. I will take them and I will burn them.
Really? You
Yes.
strongly about it?
Yes.
Look, you go ahead and
I really think they're a problem.
Because I know because if I'm looking,
yes,
everybody else is looking.
yes.
You go
You
ahead and
can't
look.
help it.
But who you gonna
Okay,
go to?
let me not say that. I'm trying to say that.
I mean,
Gray sweatpants is very noticeable. More than any other color, it is noticeable. And you look.
And you
So-
look. She said, and you look.
So that's why you should wear it.
She said, and you look. Yes.
like, again, what we said, that means you going to tell me that I can't wear this.
Insecurity.
Right.
I know. I get it.
But it's a fine line between, well, not a line, but I don't know. It's just a gray area. Like, is the person
Gray
being
area.
insecure or is the person feeling like they're being disrespected?
Right. Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense.
It does.
But to me, bottom line is like, with sweatpants.
Everybody wears sweatpants.
Right.
Just like everybody
Right.
wears leggings.
Right.
Yeah.
Just like everybody wears leggings. Go
Yeah.
ahead and wear it, but don't be looking for attention. Don't be.
But even if you're not looking for attention,
You're
you
gonna
wear
get
gray
it.
sweatpants, you're getting it.
Okay, that's fine.
That's fine.
Oh my lord.
I mean, because I know. But then you don't have to respond to that. You walk away. Fine, thank you. Have a good day. That's where
That's true.
it comes from. Because if I'm wearing some leggings,
But you would still.
you get, oh, you look good in them leggings. Blah, blah, blah. What you do?
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
I woke up
Thank
faster.
That's true.
That's what you do.
That's true.
Now, if you stop and indulge it, then
you.
that's different.
That's you. Yeah.
So then, go ahead and wear your gray sweatpants. But
even so, you would be. Let's say you out with your man. He wearing gray sweatpants, right? You already typed that he wearing gray sweatpants. But now you notice all these vultures looking at him as y'all walk into Starbucks.
is he looking back?
No,
Exactly.
but it would still make you uncomfortable
because you're
always
insecure
when
about
looking.
it.
That's not being insecure.
Yes, it is being insecure.
It kind of is.
Yes, it is.
At the end of the day, if you're confident in your man,
Thank you. And
you know that your man is not going to
look to cheat. He
look
only
to cheat, and
thinking
he's
about
only-
you.
He's only thinking about you.
Right.
And if I'm with my girl, I'm gonna wear those gray sweatpants. Especially that could be
Okay,
a
if you're with your girlfriend,
If you're with your girlfriend, you can wear
can
some
wear
gray
them.
sweatpants because I'm gonna be holding your hand.
right.
Let's go.
Let's go.
It's mine. He's mine.
Nobody.
Let me stop. Okay. Let's think. Oh, okay. Since we were talking about gray sweatpants, the prints, is it proper etiquette for a gentleman to send an unwanted dick pic?
No. I don't want to see it unless you tell me you send it in, and I say okay.
Right. But I mean, it is unwarranted. You don't want it. You didn't ask for it.
Right.
You're
But-
like, okay. You still look at it.
Are you still surprised? You still like it, right?
You still like it.
Okay. But sometimes people like,
Oh my God.
Okay, I didn't ask for that.
Oh, how about when you're opening it out on the train or
Okay.
something? It's like if you're texting somebody
Or in front of people.
my God.
yo. A few times I was like,
Right.
oh, nobody's let me
I'd be like, oh,
Scroll down. Go to black.
Too bright.
I'd be like, I hope Kathy ain't see that over
Okay.
there, you know?
Okay. That's funny.
But I ain't no front. A little surprise like that. Put a
Spontaneous.
smile on your face.
Spontaneous.
Put a
But
smile
sometimes
on
it do
your
get
face.
me tight though. Like
It does.
I didn't ask you for
It
it.
depends on who sends it.
Let me ask you for it.
And then it makes you wonder too, okay, why you sending this to me?
Because
You
now
just
it makes
want to have sex with
right,
me,
that's
or
what it
do
comes
you
out
actually
as.
really like me and
Right.
you just want me to see what you're working with?
right.
You don't know the intentions behind it.
That's why I said it depends who sends it.
That's true.
So if it's someone like you just started talking to, y'all been talking for like 4 days, and he just sent it.
No.
No.
Now, if
So what's the appropriate time then? How long do you have to be talking for a dick pic to be okay?
It depends on the conversation you're having.
It depends on the person.
Right.
That's true.
It depends on the person. Like, I can be talking to you for about a good 3-4 months. I suppose about a good 3-4 months. I'm gonna see one.
Damn. 3-4 months?
That's a long time.
No, I'm just saying, like, within the 3-4, within that.
Oh.
Within the 3-4 months.
You lucky if you don't get one within the first couple hours.
I don't.
Okay.
Now, if it's the first couple hours,
No, that's
I'm
okay.
not gonna talk to you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
As soon as you send it, that's it.
That's it.
Because I didn't ask you for it.
Right. Right.
I just met you.
Mm-hmm.
We just exchanged numbers. You want to send me that? Delete.
Yeah.
I'ma look.
Look. Yo, I had this one time, one of my friends, we were in a restaurant eating, and she had her AirDrop on for her iPhone. All of a sudden, you know, her phone dings, like she has a notification, so when she looks at her phone, a dick pic pops up. And so whoever this person was just was sending her dick pics for like the next maybe 20 minutes, just sending a pic after pic after pic after pic. And she know who it was. We didn't know who it was.
Right.
We were looking around like, who is this perv sending her dick pic
Wait.
in a restaurant?
So you can airdrop anything to anybody who in the like general
Within the
vicinity?
area, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a Bluetooth.
Right, it's like Bluetooth. You just put it on, and then whoever has it on, it'll come up, right?
Oh.
That's crazy.
And you get to. So, I mean, it just goes to show you the pros and cons of technology.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean,
Right.
AirDrop is great. Like, when you want stuff sent to you, you're like, oh,
But
you
not
did
that.
so quick. Right.
So when would you say it's appropriate to have a dick pic?
After you've been talking, and like Darrell said, y'all talking, y'all vibing,
Right.
y'all like, oh, let's send pics. And then, you know, it has to be
Oh,
a dick pic.
let's send those pics.
Right. Send me a sexy pic or something. Because they'll say that.
Yeah.
Send me a sexy
Time
pic. Okay.
frame is what I'm trying to say.
It depends.
I would say after like maybe like 2 weeks. Is that short? Or is that long?
I mean, for me,
Yeah, I'd say 2 or 3 weeks.
if we start out talking about that, because that's all it's going to be.
Right. Then it's not long. Yeah.
Right.
If that's all it's gonna be, then should you expect it?
Exactly. It would be
I
expected.
mean, what, a couple of hours?
Exactly.
Yeah.
If that's all it's
gonna
gonna be,
Right.
But if you expect it to be longer than what it is,
Right. Then I
I'd
would
say about a week or 2.
Yeah.
Max.
Yeah. And it also depends on how long y'all talking for. Is y'all conversation just hi, good
Yeah.
morning?
Is it progressive?
Right. Right. So
Hey, so moving past like dick pics, how long do you think is too long to be in a talking phase? Like, y'all not even dating, y'all just talking.
Just talking.
Like, how long should it be before you actually start to date?
To be honest with you, I say almost a year.
What?
Like, I'm not saying no. I'm not. Whoa. I'm just saying,
okay.
if you're talking to somebody for almost a year and the word relationship has not come up,
Yeah. Time ago.
that's not true.
But then you're not taking it serious.
At all. Right.
I'm not the only person you're talking to.
Obviously. Right.
Because if I was, then we would
You'd
be
be more
talking about
invested.
that. Right.
Right.
You'd be more invested.
Right.
But yeah, no.
I would say like.
But I say talking phase should be ending like in around like what, 4, 6 months.
Just talking
I'd
to
say
or
less than
anything.
that.
I would say
Like
less than that.
1-2 months.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Y'all don't need to talk for that. You don't need to talk for that long to somebody to realize, oh, I
What
want
you
to
like
date
and what
them.
you don't like. Right.
Right.
I would say less than that. I would say.
Maybe because I need to get to know somebody. I want to know what makes you angry.
But you know what? You can do that in a few days if you have the right conversation.
That's true.
I can tell you anything, and I can tell you anything about myself within a few days. That doesn't mean it's true.
That's true, but then if you're not dating each other at that point,
But I'm
how
just
are you
saying,
going to figure that
but
out?
I'm just saying, I can tell you anything within that time. That's why I say about 4 to 6 months. We've been talking for about 4 to 6 months.
Just talking on the phone?
Just talking and dating.
But
Talking
you're
and
already
different.
dating.
Right, that's different.
You're already dating then.
Right. We're just
You're
saying
talking about being in a
No.
relationship. I'm talking about
Oh, okay. I thought you meant relationship. I didn't know you
No,
meant
dating. No,
dating.
I'm
I'm
talking
sorry.
about dating.
Just
Dating, yes. Okay. Dating, I say about 2 months. 1 to 2 months.
Yeah.
Dating, yes. 1 to 2 months.
Okay, but going what you said before, in a relationship, you said within a year you should be in a relationship.
I say 6 months.
Yeah, I'll
I
say
agree.
Because
4 or 5.
Yeah, about 4 to 6
I'll
months.
say even
Yeah,
like
4 to 6.
3 to 6 months. I don't think
Again, it depends on
Yeah,
how
the person
how
in the
much
conversation.
y'all are talking.
Mhm.
What are y'all talking about? Some relationships move faster than others.
That's true.
Is it the summertime where y'all both got off and y'all can see each other all the time? Or
Well, to
Or
be
is
honest
it
with
when
you,
y'all
even if you
both
are
working
busy, even
and
if you are busy,
you'll make time.
you'll make time if you really
That's
like that
true.
person.
That's true.
So to me, that's an excuse. Oh, well, you know, I'm always busy. This is not.
Right.
Then if that's the
That's
case,
true.
then you don't like me because you will make time for me.
yeah. That's true.
What's another one?
Okay, so let's say like you're in a relationship, right? Y'all been together for a while now, like at least a year. How long you think you should take to wait for a ring?
You said a year.
Right, y'all been together for at least a year.
At least a year.
Right.
At least a
So it
year.
could be more than that.
Yeah.
But my point is y'all in a relationship, y'all together.
Right.
At
Committed,
what
serious
point-
relationship,
Right.
moving forward, progressing, all that.
Yeah. How long do you think you should wait for a ring?
Wait for a ring.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the time limit that to say, you know what? I really like this person. I want to spend the rest of my life with that person.
Mm-hmm.
What's the
I say 3 to 4. Reason being is because when you are dating someone and it's to the stand, I want to see how far it can go. And I'm sorry, I know I'm not really traditional. I need to move in with you first before we get married. I need to know. Yeah, I need to know how you live.
That's what
I need to
sleepovers
know-
are for, homie.
Right.
No,
But not even
that's not the
sleepovers.
same. Because
No, no.
you're not leaving. You're leaving.
But right, it would have to be a period where you don't leave. Like let's say I think vacations would be a good
Yeah, vacations.
indicator.
Like a good long week together.
Right. So you can see like can I really stand this person day after day?
Right.
Do they have really bad habits that I
Right.
really can't deal with?
I say in between 3 to 5 years for a ring.
That's too much
3
time.
to 5 years.
You gonna waste
Wait,
your whole
so
life.
wait, time out. So you
Yes.
need to wait, time out.
You should know before that. You should know before that.
You should know before.
Because with
If
that,
I say,
okay,
if
my
I-
thing
if I say to be in a relationship, it takes about a year, right? So
That's
after a year, you're gonna say, "Oh, where's my
Let's
ring?"
get married.
You're
no,
crazy.
not after a year.
I say
I'm
3 to
saying,
5
like-
years.
I say like 3 years.
I'll say 3 years.
I think 5 is too long.
5 is way too long. If you don't know if you want to marry this person after
Right.
5 years,
I said that's why I said 3 to 5. That's it.
But even if you say 5,
that means you
half
still
a
don't know.
So wait, you mean to tell me just because you've been with your boyfriend, okay, you just found out that you are finally in a relationship with your boyfriend
A
after
good
6 months.
relationship, yeah.
After 6 months, right? You said 6 months. Now you've been in a relationship for another 6 months. That's a year. So within you don't want to
Within another year,
within another year.
you should know whether you want to marry this person or not. Yes.
I think that's pushing it. That's too fast.
I
I
think
feel like
you-
that's
I think-
too fast.
my thing is, I think you know when you want to marry someone.
Thank you, and you know.
I'm not
you
saying
don't.
putting
I
a
don't
ring
know.
on within a year,
Right.
but knowing,
I think-
okay, we're moving towards marriage.
I personally think it's too fast. I need to.
You do, I think, I don't know. I would say for me like 3 years.
Yeah, I was
Three,
thinking.
I
for
for me 3 to 5.
I feel
3 to
like about
5.
50, I'm out.
Right.
I don't see no ring.
Right.
You keep talking about marriage,
No,
there's
the
nothing on my
5th year,
hand.
in the 5th year, after the 5th year, yeah, that's it. It's done. It's done.
After the 4th year.
But-
That's my
Yeah,
time.
I'm saying
The
after
4th year, you could lead
No.
to it.
That's
Or
year
you
2.
can lead
That's
around
year
it.
2. That's
You
year
can
2
bring
and
it
3.
up. But
That's year
I
2
don't
and
know. Maybe
3.
I'm not in a rush to get married. I'm not.
You don't have to be
You don't have to be in a rush.
But I don't know. I think it's different than someone say, okay, yes, I want to get married, but you know, I want to have my finances together. I want to make sure we have a place.
Right.
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 That's fine.
You think
But
that you
not-
think all that's
Oh
going
well,
to
I'm
happen?
not sure.
But
Let's
you
give
think
it
all that-
another
but I'm
year.
just saying,
I'm not sure.
All that is going to happen within 2 years.
No,
and you guys
I'm
get
not
together.
even talking about
Or
that.
3 years?
I'm saying, but
no,
you.
that's why I said 3 to 5. Because if you guys are talking about marriage, aren't you going to decide where you want to live?
Yeah.
How your finances are going to
Yeah.
go? What's going on? That's why I said after my 5th year, if you haven't brought up the word marriage or anything, I'm out.
I'm
But
not.
it
No.
shouldn't take that long to bring up
Right,
the
that's
word
the word.
marriage.
No,
No,
I'm
you're right.
saying
That's a weird thing.
You may not be having the wedding on the 3rd or 4th year or 5th year, whatever.
Right.
I'm saying you talked about it, you planned it, you're envisioning your future together.
Yeah.
Your finances may not be right, you may not be where you want to be,
Right.
but you know what? You know, I love this person. We are going to get married.
Yeah.
that should be happening by the third to fourth year.
Okay, so perfect example. Jim Jones and Chrissy. They've been talking about getting married for how long?
For years.
She should have left his ass a long time ago.
For years.
She should.
But every time when
they gonna be together for two decades,
but my whole thing is they've been talking about marriage for a while.
So
they've been talking about marriage for a long
while. Turn into action.
Right.
And you as a woman needs to say, okay, I don't see nothing happening.
Right.
I gotta go.
That's
now you have women who don't believe, right? And just say, okay, well, I'm just gonna believe him.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, you're gonna look in the mirror and be like, oh my God. I'm getting old.
And then at this point, it's like, we've been together so long, we're not married yet. Does he truly want to be married to me?
Right.
That's the question you need to ask yourself.
Right.
Because he could be stringing you along this whole time. Yeah, we gonna get married. But nothing happened. And you're like, okay, well, you said you love me. You said this, you said that, you said the other. How come we're not married yet? Then that's the issue. Oh, so you were lying. Because if you wanted to be married, you would be married.
Right.
You can do all this other stuff, but you can't get married.
Right.
What's the issue?
You do everything else.
Right. You really don't want to be married to me.
Right. That's what
you're just comfortable.
And you're content.
Right.
That's what I said. You got 5 years.
Don't waste my time.
That's the tops for me. 5 years. You got 5 years.
Is the max.
So what happens with him?
But by the 4th year, I want to hear some speaks.
By the 3rd year, I want to hear some shit.
By the 3rd year,
I don't want to hear. By the 3rd year, no.
Cause you know what? Listen.
3rd year, no.
So when do you think you should move with someone? 3rd year, 4th year, 2nd year?
The last little bit of the 3rd year. The last little bit of the 3rd year.
So by the time you're moving in with somebody, you should already be talking marriage. Because we moving in together.
Not really. No.
So while we moving in together?
It doesn't mean you can move in with your boyfriend without having to talk about marriage.
No, I'm not moving in with you. We're not talking marriage. What's the point? Because when y'all break up, what's gonna happen?
With your boyfriend.
When y'all break up, what's gonna happen?
You gotta move.
Thank you. Ask
the whole purpose is to move in.
So what's the point? If you now what happens if you get married on your 3rd year and y'all broke up, you done moved in?
Okay, so move out. But you tried, it didn't work.
But you're married. Now you're married. Now you have to go through the divorce.
Okay.
I'd rather move in first to see if things work out first, as opposed to get married. To me, marriage is sacred. It's a sacred thing. I'm not gonna just jump because somebody brings up the word marriage. But then you know what?
You should be able to handle living with him if you love him that much and you're ready to get married.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Whatever little things he have doing at home,
marriage
shouldn't deter you from not.
Marriage to me is a sacred thing. I'm not just. Yes, I would love to eventually get married, but at the same time, I'm not gonna jump for it.
Yeah.
That's why I said 3 to 5 years. By the 4th year, if the word marriage has not come out your mouth, I'm getting ready to,
Don't waste my time. 4 years
right.
is too long.
5th year, you still ain't changed, and I said something about it in the 4th year, I'm out.
Yeah.
That's it. We just became committed to each other within the 1st year. Right? Within the 1st year. The 2nd year, you want to bring up marriage? I think that's too fast. By the 2nd year, you want to know about marriage? And you've only been together for a year?
I think that's okay.
I think that's okay too. A year is a long time, and especially if y'all are
I dated somebody for 2 years. I never brought up the word. I never said I want to get married to you or anything.
Because you didn't like that person that much.
That doesn't have nothing to do with that.
Yes, it does.
Within 2 years, you want to be married, Darrell.
If I like that person, yes. If not, don't waste my time. We're not together. We don't need to be together if we're not moving forward. Yeah, it can be fun and everything. That means you're not ready to get married at that point.
Yeah,
because if you were ready to get married, people get married within 3 months.
You're right. But I'm not people.
Then you're not ready to get married. That's fine. That's a different situation.
But it's your opinion when you want to get married. It's my opinion when I want to get married, right?
Right.
So I say 3 to 5 months.
I'd say don't waste my time.
I mean years.
Don't waste my time. At that point, if I'm ready to move forward in my life and I have a plan set out, not including marriage or whatever. But hold on, I'm talking.
I'm sorry.
But I am where I want to be and I want to move forward and this is what I want to have. When you're ready to get married, you should know within a year or 2 if you like this person enough to move forward.
That's true.
If you don't, but you're not ready to get married, then you're going to stay with them.
Yeah.
But if you are ready to get married and you know that's not the person, bye.
You know,
I like you, but you know, I'm ready to settle down.
Yeah.
And you're not the one, so thank you.
Jay, can I ask you a question? How long have you been with your boyfriend?
3 years.
Are y'all talking about marriage?
Yes.
Y'all are?
Yes. We want to move in together first, and then we want to get married.
That's what I just said.
But they're talking about it already.
But we've been talking about it. You guys been talking about it, right?
Yeah. For a year.
But listen to what I just said. I said I would want to move in with somebody first before you get married, right?
Yes.
Right. So I was told, why would you move in with somebody before you get married?
No.
Nobody
before you were talking about marriage. You said I would move in with someone before I was even talking about marriage. Yeah. That's what you said. Right. I said, no, if you're talking moving in, that means you've already talked marriage.
Right.
And that's why you're moving in.
I don't know, I wouldn't do that.
I'm not going to move in with a boyfriend if we're not talking about marriage.
If I don't see that you're serious enough to even
think
about marriage, right. We're not moving in together. We can still be in dating phases.
Exactly.
But if the plan is to get married, then hey, let's move in together. Let's see how we work together first, living together, and then let's get married.
Exactly. Then at that point, if it don't work, okay.
I just said that.
That's not what you said.
That's not what you said.
That's not what you said. You said you would still live with them even if marriage isn't on the table. Y'all have not spoken about marriage at all.
Right.
I'm not moving in with somebody if we're not discussing marriage.
Right.
But if you've been together for 3 years, you wouldn't.
No.
No.
If you're not talking to me about marriage, why am I moving in with you? I don't need to. I can stay where I'm at.
Right, and you can stay where you
at.
I'll come see you on the weekend.
Serious. That's it. Absolutely. And even after 3 years, we're not talking about marriage. What are we doing?
Right. If you're ready to move forward and get married.
But that's why I said particularly I need 5 years. That's just who I am. Because
talk to me Talk to me in 5 years when you over 30.
Okay.
And see if you still want to take 5 years.
I'm not over 30.
That's the thing too.
That's the thing.
Age.
Yeah,
because
I'm not over
a lot
30.
of people, you're still young. There are people who are like, 35 and like, well, I want to get married within a year.
Right.
Because I'm 35, I want to have kids.
Right.
By the time you're 35, your kids, I mean, still, some people don't want to adopt.
Adopting is hard when you're single.
And it's a lot of money.
Yes.
Right. It's very hard
process
when you're single.
is long as well.
Right. And people want their own kids.
Right.
Your eggs decrease dramatically.
Okay, every year.
And the chances of you having a kid decreases dramatically.
A healthy kid decreases dramatically.
Right. Right. And so people start rushing.
Right.
But that's why they say, oh, I want to be married by 30 so I got kids.
Right. But when you with somebody when you're 18, 16, 18,
right, you got
you can be together for 10 years and it not go nowhere.
That's
fine.
True. That's true.
Because you're not ready to get married.
Okay, so what about people that actually love each other and don't get married? And they're living together for years.
Okay, and then
you don't want to get married.
You don't want to get married. If y'all both agree, okay, marriage ain't for us, we don't need to get married, that's fine.
We don't need
But if you have let me not say a female. If you have one person in the relationship that's thinking marriage, but the other person isn't, that's a problem.
Right. You're not on the same page. I need to figure that out.
You have to be on the same page. If y'all on the same page about not getting married, cool. Y'all on the same page, y'all want to live together, y'all don't want to progress in marriage,
right. Right.
That's about as long as both people agree. That's what it's about. Mm-hmm. Agreeing with the person that you're with, so you can both be happy. Otherwise, it's going to lead to resentment.
Mm-hmm. Do you want a big wedding?
Absolutely.
We got a big ass family. We need a big wedding.
And I got expectations, so I need a big wedding.
That's who's gonna be there. Family is gonna be a big ass wedding.
So everybody from all inches of the world.
Not all inches of the world,
but most people.
Close.
Yeah.
You know you gonna have that cousin from North Carolina.
I heard
she get married. Right.
Send out your Facebook invite. Yes. You're damn right. I don't want to do no courthouse wedding.
Oh, no. I'm not talking about no courthouse wedding.
No.
I'm just talking about, do you want a big wedding? Like, how do you envision it?
I want a nice dress, beautiful long train, right? White gown, a veil. I'm not sure if I want to have it in a church or outside yet. Or like in a nice venue. I'm not sure. I think I want to just have it in a nice venue. Like a hall or something. Like a fancy big hall. Nice chandelier.
Have the reception there as well.
Right. I'm gonna be decked out. You know, my nails already gonna be lit.
Oh God. Bejeweled to the end of the world.
I want diamonds on my dress. Diamonds on my dress. Diamonds on my dress. Diamonds on my neck. Diamonds on my neck. I want the whole thing. The whole 9. The whole 10. you will.
Darrell, how do you envision your wedding? Since this one says she wants family.
Shut up.
I'm so proud of you.
She does. Wow. It's so cute.
I'm so proud of you, Darrell.
Well, you always know Darrell's going to be a great mom because look how she kids for the triplets.
Everybody keeps saying that.
It's true.
Well, they call you mama anyway.
It's true.
Only one. All right.
It's still one.
Yeah.
Can I
I don't know. I've always.
Remember when I asked her to be the godmother of my child? If I have to.
Oh yeah, if I have to.
But go ahead.
I've always been torn about whether I should make my own dress or.
You know, I would actually love if Darrell made my wedding.
But I feel like making my own dress would be just adding fuel to the stressful ass fire.
It will be stressful.
Right. And I'd rather just make. I've always wanted something convertible.
Right?
Like with a
from wedding to reception.
Yes.
That's gorgeous.
Yes. Or like have a long, detachable skirt that you can wear for the wedding, and then take it off and have it as a little cape for the reception with a nice little short little. So I'll probably make like a part of it, maybe.
Okay.
Or the little headpiece.
Okay.
But
so you don't want to veil, you want a headpiece.
Yeah, I'm like a little cute little headpiece with a little right there. That's so cute with those rhinestones on there.
That's cute.
No bird cage. Oh, that would be cute.
I picture my wedding dress. You know, like I wanted skin tone, the nude with the gems on it and stuff like that. I want long sleeves.
What?
Yes, I want long sleeves, but I want the nude with the gems.
Like the V.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, that's
and
cute.
Know,
that's cute. That's cute.
And you know, like I don't know if you remember from the movie Batman and Robin, Poison Ivy, how she had that green thing in her hand and it was like connected. I wanted that in my hand.
Oh,
as part of the dress
from the ring.
Yeah, or whatever, something like that.
That's cute.
Like that, but it has to be like the nude with the gems and stitched in it.
The mesh, yeah.
Yes, the mesh part.
So you want to be covered?
No, you know the girls. Yeah,
but it's like it's not like covered. It's like semi-covered.
Semi-covered,
mesh, yeah.
And I want a fall wedding.
So it's still tasteful.
Yeah.
I want a fall wedding.
I just don't want it to be winter. It could be spring, summer, fall.
Spring,
just no winter.
Not summer. Spring or fall.
Or not even. I always did say my weird behind. I wanted a Christmas wedding.
That's cute.
That is cute. Especially in New York.
Right. A Christmas wedding would be nice. Now, I would probably do it on the 21st or the 23rd.
Right,
not on Christmas.
Right.
Don't mess with everybody else's plans.
Right. Okay. And I will let you know I'm married like a year ahead in advance.
Right.
So.
That's cute. Oh, good.
Enough about weddings.
Okay, thank you. Let's move on.
So going back to relationships, right? Talking about etiquette, right? So say you're in a relationship, right? But then you find out your partner is cheating. But, okay, listen, I'm a female. My partner is a male. But then the person he's cheating with is also a male. What would you do? How would you feel?
Oh, first of all, let's just say that's not proper etiquette.
It's not proper etiquette.
No.
Live it is like an understatement.
Right. I feel like that's worse than anything because another female isn't good enough. You had to get a man. Right?
Yeah.
Which means
that means I was never going to.
Right.
I was never.
Which means you don't even like me.
You wasted my whole time.
That would put a dent in my ego.
Right.
Yes, definitely.
That would like kill your spirit.
Right. Crush you.
And it's like, how do you move on from that?
Oh,
like,
so
it's something you would always think
not
about.
only did you cheat, you cheated on your man.
Right.
I didn't have the right parts for you. You
didn't
figure it out this whole time, though, did you?
Right.
But then, you know, I feel like it's a double standard because I feel like men, like if they found out their girl was cheating with another girl,
bring it right in.
Why didn't you tell me? You know, I could have helped you explore
you should have
this.
just told me this days ago. We could have worked this out. This is mine.
Because they're greedy.
But I mean, not all men are like that. I'm just saying, I think some would be okay with
some.
Right.
But yeah, that would be insane either way.
So I I'm just saying, okay, so we're talking about same sex, right? How would you feel about an open relationship?
Open relationship. I mean, for me, I'm not with open relationships, but so many people, like I know a lot of people that are just like okay with it.
Yeah,
like yeah,
they're comfortable with it.
Time to time, my boyfriend's okay with it. Oh, I mess around from time to time. My husband's okay with it.
I mean,
like,
I understand where that's coming from because, like, as humans, we're really not meant to be with one person for the rest of our life.
And that's what a lot of people say. We're not supposed to be monogamous.
And especially if it's so hard to find someone that has every single thing that you want in a person, that you need from a person.
Right. They can't give it to you.
Right, and they can't give it to you. So instead of settling for the couple things that they do have, and that's it.
You go somewhere else.
Right. You go somewhere else and find somebody else that has something that they're missing.
Right.
So it's like you're fulfilling yourself and also helping your partner's doing the same thing so that you're happy as an individual and happy as a couple, because if you're not happy as an individual, you won't be a happy couple. Right. Because you're going to bring that baggage to your relationship. So that's why I can see how people are fine with it. Right. As long as you're both
okay with it. Right.
Right.
If y'all both okay with it, cool, do you. But if it's like one person wants an open relationship, the other doesn't.
Right. And then that always comes to the part where, okay, am I getting too attached to this side person? Mm-hmm. Am I going to leave the person I'm with for this side person? That's like the gray area. The jealousy part becomes
it always becomes
an issue.
Right, an issue.
For some people, not for everyone.
Everybody. You know, I used to watch this show. I can't remember what it was.
That's like Sister Wife shit.
It is. Not even that, but just like you just invited people into your bedroom. Some people like, okay, anyway, let me back up. This show I watched. This guy was with this girl, they were in a relationship, and they were together for like 3-4 years, living together. And before they got together, she was bisexual. Well, she was still bisexual. And she had dated women before him, and she told him that. He knew that they still dated, they were in love, whatever. She never cheated on him. But then she came to him one day, and she was like, I just wanted to talk to you because I'm really, feeling like I want to be with a woman now. Right. Can we invite a girl into our bed? Can we just do a threesome one time and see how it goes? And so he didn't really want to do it. She kept talking to him about it. But she dropped it eventually because he kept saying no. But she kept bringing it up because she really wanted to do it. And so finally he was like, okay, let's try it. And then they tried it and he liked it. He was like, so we have threesomes all the time now. But we don't have it with the same person. We do it with different women all the time. Right. And he was like, I never would have tried it because I was always so stuck in this. I don't want to be with anybody else. I just want to be with her. Right. I don't want her to be with anybody else. Right. And this, that, the third. But once we started, we liked it. She was having fun. I was having fun, and it's a good time. Mm-hmm. But when it was first brought up to him, he didn't want to do it, so they didn't do it. Mm-hmm. And she didn't go out and cheat or anything. Mm-hmm. But once he did cave and do it, he found out that he liked it. So if you're okay with it, and if you're not developing feelings for someone else, you're still in love with that one person. Right. You just want to go satisfy some need somewhere else. Right. Hey, that's for you. Do it. But if you're like, I've heard other stories too where people are like, well, I tried it, I hated it, but my partner still wanted to do it, so I was still doing it. You're gonna hate it. You're gonna hate yourself. You're gonna hate your relationship, and then you're gonna leave one day, hopefully. Right. So it just depends on what you want to do, what you're okay with, what you can't do, what you can't do.
That makes sense.
I can't remember the name of the show. I wish I could remember.
That was a good show.
It was a good show.
I'm
gonna get up after this.
I wouldn't do it this time. That's just me. I don't think I would be comfortable.
I would feel like I needed to be either not in a committed relationship. It's just crazy, one thing that happens one day, or it needs to be me, my boyfriend, and then a random person who you don't really know like that. Mm-hmm. Again, a happenstance thing, or somebody with no emotional attachments. Yeah. And one time and that's it. Not a regular thing with the same person. But then you in a relationship with that person. Yeah. So that's different. But Some things I feel like it's an experience. If you want to try it, try it.
Right. And then like never do it again.
Right.
But
right.
I mean, you could try it and like love it.
Exactly.
Keep doing it.
Exactly. Because like, why
just
not?
You
only live
right.
once. Yeah, you only live once. And if it's something you thought about, you're curious about,
go for it.
And if not, if it ain't you never thinking about it,
don't do it again.
Don't think about it. Right. So it depends on how you feel.
Depends on how you feel. I feel like when I was younger, I wanted to try it. Like
I want to try everything.
Right, you want to try everything.
Right.
And
you're older,
it's like I like what I got.
Okay. Right.
I'm satisfied.
I'm good.
So, what's another proper etiquette? This topic doesn't have to be about dating. What's another proper etiquette? What about
Now, what I hate when people. I feel like there is a stigma against natural hair. Like it's not professional to wear natural hair. It's not neat to wear natural hair. Right. You look messy. You look unkempt. No, if I want to wear my hair in an afro, I'm gonna wear my hair in an afro.
Right.
If I want to wear locks, I'm gonna wear locks. Now, I feel like a lot of people, mainly white people, sit here and look at you like you're crazy for wearing locks, or you're crazy for wearing your natural hair.
Your hair looks wild today.
Right. Right. And I had somebody say that to me the other day. I had my hair in an afro and I had a headband on. I was at work. Oh, you look wild today. I was like, okay. Oh, but I like it. I was like, okay, thanks.
So why don't you just say you liked it?
Right. Why say I look wild? Because it's an afro. Is that something you're used to? I know you don't get it. But it's not your head type. Right. But I like it.
Right.
And you wouldn't say that to somebody else.
Right. You wouldn't.
Wild today.
Right.
You wouldn't say that to somebody.
Right. It's not like I got a ponytail over here and one over here.
Right.
And it's a hot mess.
Right. That's like the equivalent of saying I'm crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I don't.
I'm like, even if you don't comb it out or nothing.
Right.
You put a
to
little
me,
bit
as long as it looks good.
Right.
It looks neat. Right. Now, if it don't look neat, okay, that's a different story.
Right.
But to me, you know, obviously I like natural hair. My hair is natural. But if you don't like it, that's on you. You don't need to make your comments to me.
That's your opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Right. And I hate when, like, I hate that organizations or even schools have policies where people can't wear natural hair.
Mm-hmm.
Like, in certain schools, you can't wear box braids. You can't wear afros. People are told they have to cut their dreads off if they want to keep a job. To me, that's insane. Like, how is that even a thing? Why is that even okay to have?
Not everybody's hair is straight.
Thank you. Not everybody is white.
And not only do they do that with just hair, they do that with guys' mustaches and beards too.
And stuff.
I think.
But I kind of agree with that one.
Yeah.
Only
if it can look
It
unkempt.
can
Only,
look unkempt.
And it
Right.
can
No,
look
to be honest
messy.
with you, I only feel like that's only if you're in the cooking world. If you're in the cooking world and you don't have a beard
I
guard,
see what
yes,
you mean.
you need to shave it. But who are you to tell somebody that they can't have a mustache? It's their face.
But
Right.
listen, if
I
you're,
can understand if it's unkempt, then you say, sir,
Clean it up.
Clean it up.
yeah,
That's
Clean
it.
it
Don't
up.
tell them to cut it off.
but that's cleaning it up, right?
Don't tell them to cut it completely. There's people that say cut it completely off. No, don't cut it completely off.
Oh, I mean, I'm just talking about like a shave down. I can understand that.
Right. I was about to say, it's getting a little wild.
So I guess some people do feel that way.
Right.
But like, let's say you're a greeter in a restaurant.
You have to
You
look
have
the
your
part.
mustache up to here, your beard all the way out here. You're gonna be like you.
But okay,
If it's
what if
off?
it's trimmed?
Right.
What if
It
it's
has to be
trimmed
trimmed
and cut?
moisturized,
That's
all that.
right,
Right.
and it looks good. If it looks good, it looks neat,
You
fine.
have to be presentable.
But if, right,
That's
no matter
the word.
what, you need to be presentable.
Not. I feel like, and then too, there's people that find certain. What's presentable to you may not be presentable to somebody else.
That's
also.
true.
That's true. We have different views on presentable.
Right.
So presentable to me is natural hair, however you want to wear it, as long as it's neat. But presentable to you may be straight hair only. Do you know what I mean? And that's a lot of people do wear straight hair to interviews, even if they have natural hair, because that is what's perceived.
Right. Or put it
As-
back in a bun or something like
right.
that.
As long as it's slick and it's back and it's not wild.
Out and wild. Yes. As long as I can see over the top of your head.
And
I'm trying to think, have I ever worn an afro to an interview?
I know I haven't.
I've never.
Only because for me,
honest.
I needed to be more, I feel more confident when it's managed to me. Because I feel like anything can happen from the house to the train station that would fuck up my hair, and I would just be like,
That's
oh my
true.
God, oh my God.
That's
oh
true.
my
That's
God.
what you got to be careful of, because you might have to pick it.
Exactly, and do all that. I'm like, no. It's just easier to put it in the bun the night before,
And
with
then
my
wrap
scarf
it,
off,
right.
and call it a day.
That's true.
That's why I feel like I don't have my
I
hair.
need to have my hair straight.
And then on top of that, I feel like I sweat more when my hair is out.
That's true.
And I feel like dripping down my face and doing all of that.
That's
And I gotta keep putting it back there and messing with it and stuff because it's all in the way.
Right.
So me personally, I just rather have my hair like wrapped in a bun, a braid, a ponytail, something like that.
And you know what I hear a lot too? People be like, oh, you know, never wear your hair natural for the interview. Wear it after you get the job.
You damn right.
So you wear it straight on the bun for the interview. And
Exactly.
as soon as you there your first day, hey,
Oh, right? Okay.
with your afro.
Can't say
Because you
nothing.
can't do nothing now.
Right. I do that.
That's funny.
Okay.
Right?
That's crazy.
So what's bad hair versus good hair?
I mean, to me, there's no such thing as bad hair.
There isn't.
versus good
Right.
hair. Unless you're just not combing your hair.
I feel like, right, I feel
that's
like
bad.
bad hair is when you don't
Unhealthy
take care
hair.
of it and
Yeah.
it looks
It looks
unhealthy
bad.
and a hot mess.
Right.
I feel like that's bad hair. Because there could be some people with some kinky, thick ass hair, but when you
It
do
looks
it,
gorgeous. Yeah.
I'm like, can I get my hair like that, please?
Okay. There's some hairstyles I wish I could do that I can't.
Okay.
There's some people that's not comfortable with their hair types.
Mm-hmm.
Because now you're just seeing the examples that, oh, your hair can look like this. This is what you need to do.
Right.
Before we weren't getting examples like that.
That's
So we
right.
would try to do some straight hairstyle shit on hair that's not straight that
For
you can't
years.
do it on.
Yeah,
That's why
true.
that's why it looked a mess.
Right. And even now, like, we have tons of natural hair care products. That wasn't out years ago.
Videos, tutorials on how to do
Right, on
stuff.
how to do things.
Right.
Right.
Before
So
we didn't
now
have that.
there's no excuse to not have presentable good hair.
Exactly. Exactly.
Healthy hair.
It's gonna cost you a lot to buy the products.
It will. But
It's gonna take some
it's
time
an
to do it.
investment.
It is.
If you could sit here and buy Jordans, you could buy some hair care products.
Mm-hmm.
If you could sit here and buy some name brand clothes, you could buy some hair care products. Do something that's gonna uplift yourself.
Right. Everybody said we always had good hair.
Right.
I'm
I'm
like,
like, it's
Good
annoying.
for what?
but-
It's annoying. It's annoying. I'm
I
like,
mean,
yeah.
you know how long it took me just to do my hair like this?
You was doing your hair forever.
And it annoyed me. If my hair was thicker, it wouldn't have taken this long.
Right. You could have just put fro on
If
it.
I didn't have to put that much product in it, it wouldn't have taken that long.
Right.
And like I said, I wanted to do 2 puffs, but it wasn't even coming out right.
Mm-hmm. I just slapped this on because,
Okay.
okay. I took my braids out. Yeah, my hair is nice and soft because I condition it as straight as
Right,
like,
but sometimes you have bad hair days regardless.
okay, I got this
And you don't know
curly
what to do
side,
with
this
it.
straight side, this side
Oh
is
yeah,
longer
having
than
all
this
these
side.
textures in your
I
hair.
was like, damn, I got like 3 different things
That's
going on.
the straight section over here.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's annoying.
I'm just like, can I get consistency, please?
On my whole head.
Yes, the same texture pattern going on everywhere. Same length,
Now that's good hair.
okay? Same length going on
That sounds like
everywhere.
heaven.
No dry patches, please. Like, come on.
Can you imagine having moisturized, healthy, consistent textured hair
all the time?
every day?
Okay?
It'll be a lot simpler.
Exactly.
Just to get up and just do your hair.
Exactly.
I feel like that's the issue. Your hair be all over the place.
That's why I like braids. When you do braids,
Oh, box
take your head tie off.
Mhm.
All right, let me just go.
That's exactly. Box braids are like amazing.
But don't pull my scalp out.
You don't have to do your hair for 3 months.
Don't pull my
Well,
edges
2
out.
months.
2 months. 2 months.
You know, I feel like when I first started getting braids, I could go 3 months or even a little over. Now it's like it's
Yeah.
hard to even get it to 2 months.
They're using different hair than they did before.
Oh, that makes sense. I'm like, what is the difference between now and
The hair
then?
now is cheaper. It's
Yes.
more synthetic.
It's not
Before,
as thick. I
Right.
see what you mean.
right.
Before, I never
it's-
had
it
to
was
use
a
to take my
different-
hair out this quick.
It was a different type of hair.
And you
it
know what? I
lasted
think it's
longer.
for money.
Yeah, of
The
course.
quicker
It's
you
for
gotta
money.
take your hair out, the quicker you'll come back to the other side.
And then the cheaper the hair is to buy, the
Right.
less money it costs to buy it.
So you're making a profit all around.
Exactly.
Well, when I get box braids, it lasts us 3 months. The only thing that I usually do when I get box braids, and I feel like it's slipping, I just take my whole front out. I take the front out. When I take the front out, I go re-get it done.
But you still get it done again. That's the point.
Right.
Before
Just
you
the,
still
I mean,
pay.
just the first
But you
2
still
rolls,
gotta pay
which is
for
like
it.
what, $30?
But before it used to last 2 months. Before
Right,
you had
without
to
you
do
getting
that.
anything done.
No,
Yes, it did.
I mean not for me.
It did for me.
Yeah.
Not for me.
Oh, it did for me.
Mhm.
I got my hair done a few
2
times.
months,
2
Yes.
months.
and it wasn't
2.5 months
sliding.
even.
Nope.
I mean, it was like,
little
I
bit.
mean, you still had like growth and stuff, but it did not look horrible.
Right. It didn't look bad.
It didn't look that bad.
You put a headband on and keep it pushing.
Matter of fact, I think that was like when I first started getting it
Yeah.
done, like 2008, 2009.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. How long ago was that? That was 10 years ago.
That explains time. 2 years.
Right.
And like you said, different
Different
hair.
hair. Different hair. Because they
Yeah.
definitely use different hair now. Oh.
All right, guys. Anything else you have to add about proper etiquette?
I think we covered everything.
I mean, if you guys have any other suggestions that you want us to talk about, proper etiquette, anything, just let us know what you want to hear.
Or even if you had an experience with proper etiquette or something that wasn't proper, let us know.
We'll be sure to see you guys in about 2 weeks. We're gonna have special guests. If you guys have any topics that you want us to talk about, that you want to hear from our point of views, don't be afraid to drop the comments down below. Again, if you like what you're hearing and you want to see more, we need you to like that subscribe button. Okay? Alright guys. See ya.
Until next time.